Hey, NASDOG. We get the best dope on the markets. We are going to talk about bonds today. It's going to be on Treasury bonds. As a matter of fact, I just noticed here we did, in fact, tick 16 here. Okay, 17 was this is one of these are 30-year bonds, futures. Okay, today is August 17th. Okay, and this is what we did today. As a matter of fact, we went up to 27, tagged that. Okay, and 09, this is in the overnight. Okay, and we came down here. This is an area, very tight stop, and here this is 6 ticks under that. That's that low close. Okay, with the diamond. You get under here, look out. Okay, because it was going down. We had a consecutive sell pattern. Okay, so but these would be places, for example, if one was looking, seeing all the great things that are going on around here with whether it's mines opening or fraud, waste, fraud, and abuse being cut. Okay, so we got bullish things, we got bearish things. We got a Soros Wuhan Jew flu coup that has started 02202020 when I labeled it that. We're almost 7 full years deep on that. Okay, and this is what's going on here. These are the 10-year notes here. Okay, this is a daily chart. Okay, so these are some lows here. Let me blow this thing up. These are 10-year futures. Okay, I do have an olive here. I don't know what it's based off of here, but it's something before. And this was that low close, okay? And this is one of the ones, man, oh man, AI is just, what they're doing is they're just data sifting. They're data sifting everything, for example, that I say, so I can't call it out. You need to know something, get a hold of me, ARP@NASDOG. But anyway, back to the bonds here. So these are a couple of these support levels. Okay, watch this green one too, just in case we take off. Right up there. See it right up there? And this is 108.03. Okay, here, same thing. New lows, you're off. Except here we're holding, we are holding. This is in the 10-year, okay? So the 30 years a little bit longer term. It's more susceptible to inflation, right? Because it's 30-year. These are Jan Fed funds here. You want to know something about there. This had 2 tightenings priced in it, though, here, and we're starting to take those out. We took out one of them already, okay? I'm not here. Here's the 2-year notes. Now, check this out. Okay, let's go look at this. Okay, we're nowhere near these lows back here. This is 2-year interest rates. Okay, so I don't know, is that bullish? Okay, so anyway, right here you can see we got some higher lows right here, and we're right in this area here. That's the 2-year notes. Okay, those are in some olive territories. Okay, what was this one? Okay, there it is right there. There's one of them. Where's the other one? The other one's down there, half a point lower here. This is a little thing on the Russell here. We did have an olive line. We took it out last week. Okay, this is just an interday here. Here, you hit it. Here, you hit it. Sells off. Hit it. Sells off. We didn't even sell down to a green. Here, you could see how powerful it is here. And then all of a sudden here, you close over it. You come back. You test it. Or those greens right underneath here. Here, all of a sudden, the olive is exact low. What is it? 47 even, 46.72. I lied. Okay, but the idea is the same here. Okay, so this is where we are in the Russell. Let's just look at this page here. This is Bitcoin here. This was a while ago here. This was one of these olive lines. Okay, I had several studies on them. And sometimes you just whip them up and you're in a different mood doing your technical analysis here. Here's a little thing on Ripple. Jeez Louise. That's a breath chart there. That is, and these are bonds. Okay. Now this one looks more like new lows. Okay. But still, this was last month's low. They're saying hang on a second here. Let's go to a little bit longer term here. Okay, they're starting to say 06 back here. Here, let's look at this 104. Okay, so this is not true here. As a matter of fact, here, look at this. So that's just right there in 08. Okay, They were saying '06, right? They were the highest interest rates since '06. Anyway, here, let me clean this up here. Okay, we're just looking at a chart right here. You know what? I have this thick line right in here. Okay, so that is '09's low. Is that, when was that? October of '08. You know, was that when, I think that was, you know what that was? That was when, I believe, Bear Stearns blew. They blew out of their, in their bond. Well, yeah, maybe that's what it was. And then, so then what? We would have a rally here, flight to quality. Okay, look at that. 111.08 to 124. Okay. So, and you could see here, we got a big bounce here. Okay. So this is a big area, 110.24 here. Although, okay, it looks like we're going lower here. So this is around, what is this? 104. It's in the 104 handle. You need anything else like that? Email me, ARP@NASDOG. Always use a risk stop to stop the risk.